Welcome guys. So, a few updates. Installed my mod onto the server, crafted some of the items, and I arranged with one of my friends to actually give us phased effects in the meantime, just to speed up his build. So he's still building, I'm waiting on him, and I don't really have need for the haste effect. So I'm just gonna clear that from myself. Now I changed a lot of things. I, for example, built this house. Let's quickly go outside. As we can see, quite a decent house. Maybe I will post the schematic. Let's quickly change that waypoint so that it doesn't appear. Ice one. I can delete this waypoint. Now, this is the house I built. I terraformed this section. My old house is all in that chest. Let's take FreeCam and use this to look. Now, it's not done per se. There is some features I could add, some things I can change. Now, it's not done. I'm actually glad my audio is working today. Now, nothing else was done. Some planning though of builds, mob farm, some space, iron farm here where we are going to put the mountain, as well as a cobblestone generator. My happy ghost is currently AWOL, so I guess the first bit of today's stream will be looking for him. So thankfully he's just here. He's fine. Now let's quickly fly and go grab some stone. Or first partners maybe. Just so that I can move him out of the way. So if I recall, it's some glass, some wool, and leather, which we should have a reasonable supply of. Now I would really like a lime or green dyed harness. So let's actually make one of these and dye it green. Put away the wool. We know the gas is this side. Somewhere. And we are on it. Let's actually look. Actually looks quite funny. Now they do move quite slow. It's actually cool. Movement direction is dependent on how you're looking. So for now, let's just move him over. And I'm going to unequip. So in here we have some stone. I'm just going to fill up my inventory except for 2 slots. Now we can start. So let's go to the first point. This is going to be a cliff. And slowly as we continue we can maybe view this. This would go in about 5 or 6 blocks. 2, 3, 4, 5, no, let's make 7. Up. 1, 2, and then slowly go into a more and more placement. And we can actually check from around here. Does go up quite a bit. Maybe we have a pathway leading into a section over here. And now let's go to the next bit, which is actually somewhere over here, just past the portal. Yeah, about here. And now let's see, we are higher than that point. Let's work up a bit more now. Maybe from this point on 2 blocks up. Extra one here, one here. And let's see. That would be the one peak, maybe up until there. Let's actually go sleep quickly. Yeah, that's quite interesting. The average view duration is up on the stream. So thank you guys. If you're enjoying this, please like, share and subscribe. It's a reasonable amount to ask for you to share, as that is social interactions. Now, hopefully, as we are going on with the stream, we can have multiple viewers at one point. And I have planned for the mod to add a few more items. There will be a new tool set, the steel tool set. And I already implemented the start of this in the mod. But I'm yet to actually code in the weapons and items. Another issue, if I hold the Paxel and I go into my third person or second person camera, as you can see, it's an item. So that's another bug I need to sort out in some way or another. So actually just be careful so we don't fall. Let's do 3, 1, 1, 1, 2. We're roughly in line now, so we can probably bridge over. Yeah. And now we have a reasonable platform. Let's go down. Yeah, that should work. Now we have to add more strings onto this. Now I do know this is actually going to expand down here. And we can actually take advantage of this, as this has to actually go way higher than normal. And I'm not counting with blocks because that would be quite useless now. And we are just simply building out. Almost there. Now, if you're wondering how I get any of these screens, it's actually due to the Miniad mod, or not Miniad, Tweaker, which has a bunch of hotkeys for placing blocks in different directions. It's actually built over by 4, no, 5, 1 up, 1, 2, 3, and then 1 up, then 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. And now we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 1. And now 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is already higher. Let's actually go and take a look. And this should actually go a lot more over, as we'll have an entrance going up there into a cave of sorts, and have maybe an entrance over there for a trading hall of some sorts. And yeah, the scale looks nice. So this will not be a long stream, this is merely just a short type of stream in which we basically just showcase a few things I wanted to do. We're going to ignore all the cobblestone in the meantime. And I need to remember that due to how I set this mod up, the Paxel insta-mines blocks like stone and so on. Now we're just gonna continue 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. Let's go on by 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 2. Let's take a flight. And yeah, that works. We're going up. Now, in the meantime, let's actually do a few paths, going up by 1 block each time. Do note the mod is called Vanilla Expansion. It should be on CurseForge. I'm not really 100% sure on the release date for my mod, or if CurseForge has actually allowed me to release it as of yet, but we'll see how that goes. And if I fall off again, I'm going to lose it. Now you can basically slope this. Please note this is just the main planning so far. This doesn't really indicate anything on how we are building out this mountain. 3 this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks this side. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. Dips back 2 blocks. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 3, 1, 2, 1, down. Maybe we'll add 1 more. Let's see, yeah, this follows a nice line going up. Before we continue, Paxel is unfortunately not a hoe block, so we still require a hoe to be able to mine every single block. Now this may change in future, as I was intending for it to actually mine various items like cobwebs as well, and also vines. So maybe we change it up in the future to add that functionality and maybe add reach to this one. So maybe when wielding the Paxel you get extra 2 to 3 blocks of reach. Now it also does work on grass and logs. And this is specifically designed so that it has the minimum mining speed value when you have efficiency 5 to be able to insta mine a log, which I do believe happens at 27 mining speed, but I may be wrong, which this is actually very close to. Okay, so we cleared out a small portion over here. I'm actually quite happy with this now. Unfortunately, I do not really want to continue the stream for long, as I do work at a South African Standard Time at 7 to usually 3, and sometimes I have time in the evening to be able to stream like today. Now, I want to stream every week at least once, maybe twice, but for me it is exceptionally difficult to promise this, as I have no guarantee of being capable of streaming anytime. Also, currently with work, we are ending end of a year, and usually we have a lot of administrative tasks and other things we have to complete, especially as we end the year. Let's actually swap to the fortune. Now I'm thinking for the Paxel to also add the capabilities of having every single enchantment being over enchanted. So for example, fortune 3 would now become fortune 4, and maybe even up until fortune 5, but we'll see on how to do that. In terms of rarity, I also need to change it so the name becomes purple, like it is a super rare item. And I'm planning on adding mobs so that each core that you can craft is essentially obtainable through just playing vanilla, and having the recipes for them extremely expensive. Let's quickly look at one of the recipes for a steel ingot only. It's simply just 1 iron with a bunch of coal, which gives you a steel ingot. Now I did use the texture from the fabric modding tutorials that you can get online, and I do in future intend for steel to be replaced with a different item. And when that actually happens, the whole item may actually have to be replaced completely. So the other option I have is also to just rename the items names or textures maybe to be changed, and especially the one I used from fabric, I can change that into a resource that is usable through other methods like copper golem. So yeah, hopefully we can do all of this in the following days, 2 weeks. Also enchant, I added armor terms. Let's quickly look at the chestplate as well. And the silent armor term is actually one of my favorite, and it took a while, but I am quite sad that I had to remove the other trim patterns that we had earlier on. So I do hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next one.